I'm Christie Blatchford, and I'm the courts columnist for the National Post and Post Media. And I'm now, for the first time, because I never look at my videos, and you would understand why, having seen them if you've seen them, because I look 312 years old and I have no freaking desire to see myself that close up. Because I don't, in the ordinary course, either watch my own videos or comment on them, I thought it would be a nice idea to read some of the comments and respond to the more intelligent of them, if I may say that. So that's what I'll be doing periodically. So I'm now reading comments that were made about my videos. I'm guessing that this is in relation to a column I wrote about the kokanee grope, the allegation that Prime Minister Trudeau had inappropriately touched a young female reporter before he was Prime Minister many years ago. This is from Twilla Tharp. Christie, the part of the puzzle that's missing is that there are no repercussions for accusers who are proven to be making false allegations. I'm a former court reporter, not like you, officer of the court type. That means she was transcribing all of the proceedings. But you must have seen this too. No solid basis for the sexual assault charge, but it goes to trial and the outcome may be life-changing for the accused. If the judgment involves sentencing for false allegations, this would be an effective filter. Yeah, I don't disagree, actually. And there has been some of that in the UK where women who have made demonstrably false allegations of sexual assault have been themselves charged with perjury or some similar offense, and some have even gone to jail, I believe. So I know of only one case in Canada where a woman who was the serial false alleger, as it were, she accused several men of sexual misconduct criminally and was deemed to have made false allegations in several of those cases. She actually went to prison for something. This person says, doesn't this shine a light into the real motives of feminism, which, contrary to what is claimed, is not equality but supremacy? Women actually are claiming the power to shred a man's entire career, their life's work, by simply alleging and not proving that he committed the non-precise crime of sexual assault. Women have no problem using this method of character assassination to move men out of the way in the workplace and placing themselves in their place. Okay. Well, I mean, part of that I agree with, which is to say that we are equal, men and women. We are equally flawed human beings and prone to all of the multiple failures that the human is possible of doing. You know, we tell the truth sometimes, we lie sometimes, we want revenge sometimes. Other times we're able to act nobly. I mean, this is what it is like to be a full human being. You're a flawed person. But I disagree with this commentator who says it's a non-precise crime of sexual assault. Actually, sexual assault is reasonably, in the criminal context at least, is quite a precise crime. This comment is about a column I wrote, which was about, in which I mentioned Omar Khadr and the sort of power of forgiveness that we're prepared to, and I count myself among the people who is prepared to forgive Omar Khadr his childhood and his killing of an American soldier, blinding of another when he was a child soldier. In any case, I was saying that why is it that we can, as a collective, as a society, why is it that we are able to forgive somebody like Omar Khadr, and yet we are unable to even give any sort of space and breathing room to somebody who was acquitted of a crime? That would be Jian Ghomeshi, of course. So this is what this reader or viewer, Ambassador of Truth, said. Very disappointed to hear Christie's views on Khadr. He wasn't a child soldier by definition, and he was making IEDs in a terrorist camp which were used against our allies in Canada. That's true. The Liberals shit the bed when it came to Khadr. I think that's a perfectly reasonable stance to take. I don't agree with it particularly because I think he was a child soldier. I think the Canadian government apologized and gave him $10.5 million because he was questioned while at Guantanamo Bay by Canadian officials and CSIS officials And that information, I think, was shared with the Americans. Anyway, it's complicated, and it's a perfectly agreeable thing to say.